you out, like I was saying.
Definitely, man.
How does it feel to prove a lot of people wrong?
Yeah, man. The job's not done yet though, so I'm still pretty much fully focused on winning the final now. So, and then it can be a real like told you so, because I called it from the start that I'm not coming to play any games, and I'll beat anyone that they put in front of me. So
he is improving, and this, look how he's talking. It means a lot to him, but he thinks it means the most to him in the world. Like, we don't all have wants. Like, we all want something, and I want it just as fucking bad. And I might think I think I'm better than him.
I just think I wanted it more, and I've proved it in every battle on that side of the bracket in particular. Obviously, I feel like I've done everything I needed to win every battle that I've been given. So it's nearly showtime, bro. I'm excited for it now. I'm really getting hyped for it.
I don't think I've seen him be impressive for a full round. He has big lackluster moments, and when I'm blasting your head off with blockbuster against lackluster, it's gonna be, it could look out of fucking whack.
He's about to face his hardest one in the tournament. I feel he'll definitely be facing the toughest test he's had in this tournament. Probably the toughest battle he's had in a while as well. So it's just gonna be crazy, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm gonna fucking smoke this guy, and I'm gonna be the best battler in the country on Saturday, and that's the end of fucking that, mate. At the end of the day, fuck Rizzo Bond. He can't ramp with me in real life. I'm gonna be there in real life, and I think I'm gonna 3-0 him. How about that? I think I'm gonna 3-0 him. Fuck diplomacy. I think I'm gonna 3-0 him.
I'm in a final now that's got a lot of meaning and a lot behind it, and it's just been hard work and graft, but it's going to be worth it at the end of it. When it comes to Saturday, he's standing in front of something that I have wanted ever since I stepped foot in the ring for the first time. He's 3 things on my rap battle bucket list, if you will, are all in. He's the obstruction stopping me from getting to it. I've shown I want it more than anyone every single round. I've convincingly beaten everyone in front of me. I'm on a 6-win streak. I've got the best judges' decision record. I've got the best fan vote record. Like, you can't argue with the stats, bro. Like, I'm one of the best at the moment.
Numbers don't lie.
They don't lie, bro. They don't lie.
You feel like he can't win a round? Is it that deep? A round and the final?
I think he can. I just don't think he will. Bro, I'm too pumped. And Bizzo's not stopping me. I can't think Bizzo. He's not stopping me. That's it. You think you want it, bro? I've wanted it all this time. Whatever, bro. I fucking want it, and you're not. Are you gonna stop me? We'll see, won't we? We'll see, bro.
Yo, what's going on? Listen, that promo is so fire. Every time I hear Bobby say blockbuster versus lackluster, he's so fire. But yo, we talking Anarchy. We at the final. You get me? Shout out Cooper in the building. Shout out Big Techie. Talk to your soul ID. You already know. Daisy's in the building as well. Out the gate. Wagwan. You already know the deal. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We're gonna talk to the man, the gaffer. You get me? Man like Bison Briggz. You get me? What you say, my bro?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Up. It feels like last few days it's really picked up pace as well, man.
Bro, it's crazy. And I was interviewing Bizzo. I was saying, like, it's crazy because I've been obviously following the tournament pretty much from the beginning till now. It's like, wow, like I kind of don't want it to end in a way, like, but
gets us all going through lockdown anyway, like.
Yeah, definitely nice. How do you feel about the final?
Oh, bro, you know what? It's obviously, as from a buyer's point of view, it's nice that it's two lads that I know personally anyway, both Northerners. Obviously, I'm always biased to my Northern lot, but like the way this has panned out, like I said to London Gen when we did our first interview, that if Bizzo gets through me, then I think he'll go to the final. And as I also said, Bobby Rex would be in the final on the other bracket. I thought it was going to be me and Bobby in the final. Obviously, I'm going to back myself, but the fact these two have made it is mad. I think the battles, the story, the lineage of it, and everything just lines up perfect for this.
Yeah, definitely. Like even like I was saying to them as well when I was interviewing them, like both of them are improving. Each was improving each round, so they're both on an incline to meet each other at the final. So it's not like someone was scraping through or and didn't deserve to be there. Both of them are actually putting fire performances, and they earned their spot. They earned their spot.
Like when look who Bizzo's gone through. What LSD and Mato. I mean, Mato was the champion of Premier Battles 3 months before.
Yep. Yeah.
And then obviously Akot to get in, and Bobby's gone through Maverick and Georgie Roots. Fair enough, he had the bye against Cole J, but his other 2 performances straight after it, everyone's been like battle of the year, battle of the year.
Yeah. And everyone kept saying best performance to date from Bobby.
Bro, and Bobby's got against the 2 guys people have said were favourites.
Yeah. Nah, that's crazy. How did you feel like, obviously, from a organising standpoint, or putting the tournament together, how hard was it, like from stage to stage? Obviously, we had the first stage, then we had the quarterfinals, semi-finals. How was it for you, like seeing it blossom from stage to stage with no issues, no nothing? As you said, it during lockdown as well. Like from how did it feel? How did it feel to watch the tournament blossom basically from stage to stage?
Bro, it was sick. Obviously, we announced it middle of last year, I think it was October time maybe, and we announced it when sort of obviously Dan, who came into Premier Battles, rest in peace to Dan, like it was sort of his idea. Me and Shotty were already formulating a tournament for cash, and he was the one who was like, look, let's throw $2,000 on the line, like let's make it competitive and go from there. So the original plan was just to throw the tournament, film it, put it on YouTube, and then we approached King of the Dot with the idea. They were all for it. Initially, it was just sort of, can we get a plate for the winner to go over and battle on King of the Dot? And they were like, of course, yeah, let's do it. And then, it just turned from that into a relationship where it was put to Twitch. And, here we are. And it worked out perfectly for us because, like I say, we went into another lockdown. So if it would have just been events, we wouldn't have been able to do it. And, you've been there pretty much all the way through it, and you see how much work goes into these live streams. Like, it's not just an event, it's an actual production.
A big production, boy. A big production. Come like a movie set in there, boy.
Bro, like, shouts to Out There Media and James Shelton and Nick, like, the whole media team on it. They absolutely, they look more stressed than I do, and anyone's been at an event, they know how stressed I get. But yeah, it's been, the fact we're at the final now, bro, it's not been without its hiccups, but we're at the point now. Like, I'd do this again next year, no matter how stressful this was.
That was my next question. Would you be another tournament again? Would you do another tournament again?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I love the tournament format, mate. I think the tournament format brings the best out of battle rappers. Like, it's too easy for guys these days to go, I'm not battling him, don't like him. Like, especially when people have a bit of momentum behind them, they'll go, I'm not battling him, he's only had 3 battles. But it's like, tournament, you can't hide, bro. You put against all styles, all experience, and it's like Bizzo said in his interview, you've got to beat whoever's in front of you. So there's nowhere to hide in a tournament, is there?
Yeah, it's true. Obviously, I know what you're gonna say, but I still gotta ask. Do you have a winner?
Oh, I can't. I honestly can't call it, bro. Like, yeah, I honestly don't know because they're both leveling up every time. It was easy at the start of the tournament. Like, a lot of the fans were saying, "Oh, depends what Bobby shows up," and a lot of people were like, "Why is Bizzo in the tournament?" When we first announced the names, like Bizzo, Sam Hypes, and even Georgie at that point had only had 3 or 4 battles. These were all the names that people were like, where's your fucking Geminis and where's your Quills and stuff like that. But it's turned into a better tournament. These guys, Bizzo, Georgie Root, Sam Hypes. Sam Hypes knocked Pedro out in the first round. Georgie was a semi-finalist. Bizzo's a finalist.
Yeah,
Like,
George was semi-finals and he had a hell of a performance as well against Bobby as well. So
bro, he had a debatable with Bobby Rex, which not a lot of people can say, and not just any Bobby Rex, like an absolute on form Bobby Rex. And then, like
definitely,
say, Bizzo, I think everyone wrote him off against Mato just because it was Mato,
yeah,
and he overseen it. So both of these deserve to be. I honestly don't know who's going to win it. I think tomorrow comes down to it could literally be as fine as who is the cleanest.
yeah. I was thinking that, like, I think a battle like that, like stumbles might have to come into play and all of that. Like, who's the cleanest? And who grabs the room on the day as well? And yeah, just hits harder on the day, really.
It'll be interesting to see the angles because, like, Bobby Georgie, for example, Bobby had the more direct, personal approach, in your face to Georgie, and it works because of Georgie's style. Whereas you can't do that with Bizzo because he's too chilled. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
counteracts it. And then Bizzo can't just go in there and rap because Bobby is an out and out performer. If you're going to go there and just spit punchlines for 3 rounds, Bobby's going to pull the room in and hold the room all the way
yeah,
through it.
yeah, yeah. You gotta show a bit more character.
But the ball talking smoky, bro. Like the last 3 weeks, we've got a WhatsApp group for all the Anarchy like staff, and then obviously the 2 finalists are in there. Every night you wake up and it's just messages in there going, like Bobby and voice knowing I'm gonna fucking kill you on Saturday. Bro, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, nah, definitely, man, definitely. Trouble in Attic, bro. Trouble will be there commentating and stuff. You know me, I'll be there. I'll be there commentating. You know, if I get the call, I'll be commentating. You know me.
Bro, after your last performance, bro, you can't just do the one a year.
I know. But you know how much it takes to do that, though. That's the thing. Like, it takes a lot of time and all of that. So,
You're stacking bars, aren't you?
I can't. My brain's fried, mate. I tried to think of a bar the other day. I couldn't. It's gone, mate. So it's probably next year, maybe next year.
Yeah,
Now I'm playing. I just need to get the mojo back again. And
Mate, it takes time. That's one thing that I'm definitely not doing, like battling in my own tournaments anymore.
oh yeah, we're not going to see Bison Briggz on the tournament.
Nah, it was too stressful, man. Like, obviously, you was in the building when the AK.
I feel like you should have had someone handling other stuff so you could have focused solely on the battle.
Like the AK battle was the worst one. Obviously, you was there when everything just cut off, didn't it? Like literally the second we pressed live, it just went bump, blackout, and you're like shit. And I was first on as well, so
and that's the thing. You shouldn't. I feel like that was something that you shouldn't have moved for. Someone else should have handled that and just stay focused on the battle. Cause it plays a part, man. I don't know how you do it. I'll be honest. I don't know how you do it.
It was one of them. At that point, it was like because it was 8 o'clock and we was live, and obviously we have an obligation with Twitch to be live for 8 o'clock, because we have front page and stuff like that with them. So it was all or nothing. I didn't have time to sort of tunnel vision.
Yeah. But, someone said, "Did you think you'd make the final?" I believe you would. You would think that way. Yeah.
I said at the start, like, obviously I thought I'd beat Mackenzie. I said Mackenzie was going to be my toughest battle, and he probably was. He was a tougher battle than Aker. I just lost. In my own personal opinion, I lost the Aker battle myself.
I think Mackenzie battle was I agree. I would agree with that. I would say the Mackenzie battle was definitely harder than the Aker battle.
Yeah, the Aker battle, like, it was. I wanted Joker Star basically. Joker Star was who I wanted off the back of it. And battling Mackenzie and Aker, I said before the battle on like your live stream and Jen's live stream, like it's like battling the same person twice. They're both Scottish, they're both writers. Like, I'd used all the material up, so yeah, but no excuses. At the end of the day, Aker beat me and went to the semi-final, didn't I? But I feel like me and Bizzo would have had a better battle.
Yeah. Well, Bizzo had a fire performance against Aker. To be fair, a very fire performance.
Oh, bro, the whole tournament, apart from Bizzo and Bobby, I've called wrong. Like, I thought it was going to be a River. I thought if I got to the semis, it would have been me and Rivers. But everyone just got knocked out along the way, didn't they?
Yeah. Everyone that the people called out to win the tournament just kept on dropping. Really, apart from Bobby.
So big people went out first round.
Yeah. Maverick. People thought Maverick was gonna win the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Maverick, Rivers,
Gone.
Pedro. Who else went
Yeah.
out? McKenzie, Joker Star. Like,
Yeah.
you throw them on a card on their own, they're selling out anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah. Someone's asking, is it 2 battles tomorrow?
yeah, 2 battles tomorrow. So we've got YD and Sam Hypes and Bobby Rex versus Bizzo. We've got a little thing that we're going to do on the live stream as well tomorrow. A couple of announcements before the battles. We did obviously have major concerns of Frankie Fraser, but it fell through like 2 weeks ago. And because it's such a big stream, I didn't really want to just throw battles at it.
Yeah.
Whereas Sam Hypes, I can trust Sam Hypes to turn up and perform. He has done for the last 12 months with us.
Yeah,
And,
it's big facts. And he deserves it as well. He deserves it as
yeah,
well.
he definitely deserves it. It means Sam Hypes has been on every stream on King of the Dot, so
Yeah.
not bad going that. And in between that, he's battled on the Rappies full card as well, so he's done like 7 battles this year. So.
Mad. That's crazy. That's work rate.
And then YD, obviously, someone we've been trying to get onto Prem for ages. And when we put the post out, he was the first one to go, yo, I'm in. But yeah, I didn't want to just throw on 4 battles for the sake of it. I'd rather make everything around this final, not just a card that we've slapped together.
Yeah. Put undercards to then take the steam off the final. Wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, because if we threw another 2 1-week prep things, if they start choking and stumbling and stuff, then it kills the vibe for the final. I'd rather just have a great battle between YD and Sam, and then it just kicks off nicely for Bobby Bizzo, and then we can do the song and dance about the winner there.
Yeah. Nah, that's big facts. That's big facts. On your future tournaments, would they all be based in the same kind of format, but it's all based in Manchester? You going around? You touring?
No, so I mean, the original idea with this was when we sent the initial itinerary out to the battlers that would involve. Round 1 was in Manchester, round 2 was in London, round 3 was back in Manchester, and then the final we was ideally going to take it to Birmingham. But because we was in a national lockdown, I couldn't go to London and look for venues. I couldn't. It was just playing it safe, basically. I knew I could do it in Manchester. I had the venue to facilitate it, and I had all the media staff up here that were ready to do it. Whereas moving around the country in a pandemic was just a complete no-go.
Right.
But I'd love to do, if I did Anarchy next year, it'd be with a live crowd. It wouldn't just be small room Twitch stuff. It'd be live on Twitch, hopefully, but it wouldn't be, small room stuff.
And we're gonna have a small crowd tomorrow, right?
Small crowd, yeah. We put 30 tickets on sale. I think we've sold 15 tickets. But then obviously you've got staff battlers, a couple of guests are coming down. So yeah, there'd be about 30, 40 people in the room, which is a nice little size.
Yeah, nice. Same venue as well.
Same venue from the semi-final, yeah. So it's still the same building. It's just the top room up there.
Yeah, man. It's a nice venue, man. It's a nice venue, to be fair. You guys transform the whole thing into a movie set when you get in there, but
mate, that's why I don't think people realise what goes on behind the camera, the amount of work, man. It's especially when you got Rich, who's like sat with 10 screens around him and stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. So Bison Briggz versus O'Shea. When we get in that,
when O'Shea's ready to do it, man. Obviously we didn't do it at Apex 2 because he had COVID, but then obviously sadly his dad passed away like 2 weeks before it happened, so delayed it, and then his son had to self-isolate for 10 days before the last event we did, so it's just thought whenever O'Shea is ready for it, I've got my material wrote, I'm ready to go. I wanted to do it on this live stream, but he couldn't do the date, so to be fair, mate, I'm not massively bothered about battling at the minute. I've done 3 this year, like.
I hear you. You just want to focus on other stuff. I feel you. Someone say we schedule it for Apex.
Nah, it won't be on Apex. We've obviously got October 2nd, which is the undisclosed event. So Apex this year is going to be multiple events. It's not just going to be one. Obviously, we'll drop the announcements for it soon. But the first event is Road to Apex, which is October 2nd in Manchester. Undisclosed. So you'll have the Academy battles on there. And then we've got 3 other battles confirmed, and then we're just locking in the sort of 2 headliners. Then October 23rd, Apex. We've got 2 battles locked in. Trying to make it a sick UK card, man. I just want, obviously the borders are locked off anyway, but if I can make it a top tier UK, I think it's time these new guys get reaches as well. Sort of like No Loose Chat did with Era versus Era. Like, I'm not going to do rookies versus vets or anything like that, but I do think it's time we start getting some momentum behind, you know, like your Slesters and your Sam Hikes and
definitely
give them a push, man. Like, people stop. A lot of the old guard battle rappers need to stop saying, "Oh, I'm not battling him. He's got no views and shit." Like, no one gets views anymore, bro. Like, my man's good. My man, like, look at Bobby battling Bizzo. If this turns out to be a banger, then
even like Slester versus Impact was a good one. That
even Bowski versus Yanef was a sick battle. Slester Impact Moke and Mackenzie was fucking crazy, bro.
I think they're on the Patreon actually. I'm on the Patreon. I need to check them out actually.
If not on that, I've got the links anyway because I need a link to watch it.
Yeah, now fire. I heard very good things about those battles still. Very good things.
Moke and Mackenzie was a war, man. Like, it was everything we wanted out of it. Moke's got a big future. Mackenzie, obviously, someone we're going to push anyway, but Moke.
I was saying to him, you've managed to have a great battle on No Loose with Georgie Roots, and then followed up with a great battle versus Rivers on No Loose Chat, and obviously it's Rivers as well. And then on Premier Battles, you battled Mackenzie, who's also not a slouch at all.
Nah, bro, Mackenzie.
And I'm hearing you had a great battle with him too. So it's putting on good battles, and I think sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's preserving your name, and just your name's just getting mentioned in good battles, good back and forths. Win or lose is good back and forths. Do you know what I'm saying? And formidable opponents.
That's all we want.
Right.
Like, obviously, the tagline for Premier Battles is where winning matters. Like, if you get a winning streak, no matter how small you are, like, look at Bizzo's 6 battles, 6 in a row now. He's on win-wise. You know, we'll get behind you. But same with like someone like Moke, for example. Even if he might not have won his last couple of battles on a judging decision, he's put on that much of a show where you go, I'll book him again and I'll give him a shot. Like
100.
Moke, for me, obviously we've gone off topic here, but someone like Moke, for example, just needs a really clear win now, and he cements himself where he's at. But he's prime example of someone that the scene sort of needs to get behind, push him in the right direction. I think him and Visual would be sick.
That's true. I was just even saying Visual. They were saying Visual needs to play for Apex, which Visual had a great showing versus LS Dean.
Don't worry, Visual's he's got a couple options on his desk.
Okay. Now Visual put on the fire show against LS Dean still. That was a dope battle still. But yeah, going back to Anarchy. It's the final, man. It's the final. I can't believe it's the end, man. Can't believe it's the end, bro. I damn near felt like I was moving to Manchester, but all this back and forth still. You know?
You've been through it all, bro. Like, this is what a lot of people don't realise. Even when we've only had 10 people in the room, you've been one of them.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah, I feel like I was a part of it throughout from the beginning. I wasn't in the building for the first one. Yeah. But I was judging on the first one. You had me judging on the first one, and then I was involved somehow doing face-offs as well. So I feel like I've been a part of the Anarchy family from the beginning. Been in the building for most of it.
You've been like saying before the first event happened, you was doing the face-offs, you was doing the interviews. Like, it's just helped, especially like you say. The main thing is, this sort of landed during the lockdown, and the fact everyone got behind what it was. Just helped it massively, man. Like, it's meant to see the scene sort of having its little resurgence now. COVID's over and people want to go back to events, and you know, not sort of blowing my own trumpet, but I think Anarchy, the excitement that brought with the Twitch element, is definitely helped out and give people something to watch. But I can't wait to get back into full rooms of, like, you know, the views at the island event and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The vibe is different at the minute. It feels like people are genuinely excited as well to be there. So
exactly. Judges, they're talking judges. How do you pick the judges for the final? Uncle said he wanted to do it.
Tell Upwards to shout me. I've not had no contact off him. We've got, so obviously with the final, we're trying to do it a bit different. I want at least one or two in the room. Because it is different. You'll know, Trubs. It is different being in the room to watching it on the screen as well. Because on screen, you don't feel like the Bobby and Georgie battle, for example. You felt that in the room, like
100%.
Bro, imagine that was with a live crowd. You'd have heard a pin drop. Like there was only 20 people in the room at the time, and everyone was just silent, wasn't they?
When Bobby said it's not nice, yo,
bro, they shook the venue.
The table was shaking.
Bro, I looked at like a couple of the staff members, like Rich, for example, who runs the live streams. He's never been to a battle rap event before this, and I was just looking at people like that, and they were just all like what the fuck is going on here? But yeah, it's sorry, what was I saying? So one in the room, which I'll just announce now. So Tala is going to be a judge in the room. So shouts to Tala. Obviously no loose chat. Good to have him in the building.
Shout out Tally.
We'll make sure we get a little interview with him while he's there as well. We've got Real Deal, King of the Dot champion. He'll be judging over Zoom.
Fire.
And I've got two more Americans I'm speaking to at the minute. I'm just waiting for one of them to say yes, they can do it. And then ideally, trying to get one more in the room, but it's just proving difficult on people's timing. And to be honest, not a lot of people want this weight on the shoulders. I spoke to numerous people. I just got to know.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what it is? It's watching it to judge. Because when I usually I don't watch battles to judge them too tough. I watch them to entertain myself. So I don't want to get too complacent and just start watching it and then actually I don't even put points on it. I don't even judge battles when I generally just watch them. I just want to hear 6 good rounds and I'm entertained. I don't really care who wins or who loses.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a big responsibility. It's a big responsibility. Well, if you get this one wrong and you rob someone of $2,500, this is this is not a joke. You get me? So
what I'm gonna try and do is
you can't drink, you can't be drunk watching the battle.
The good thing is with Zoom is like the judges can't hear each other's decision. You know, like why they give it each other. So it is there's no influence. So what I'm going to do is whoever's in the room, I'm probably just going to give them something, so it'll be like a bit of red plastic and a bit of blue plastic or whatever, and then just get them to give it to the host. No talking, no decision, like that's who won. And then we'll be able to tally that up with a winner, and then after it, we'll get all the judges that are in the room on camera to do a full breakdown why they thought he won. But yeah, the main thing is just having the judges not hear each other's decisions, so no one is influenced by the other. But yeah, I'm interested. I can't call. I genuinely can't call this. I know that's the easiest cop-out thing for me to say, but
and that's why no one wants to judge it. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want to judge it,
bro. Because I've got to deal with them after it as well. Like, imagine
it's true.
Imagine you robbing someone and then messaging going, "Fancy battling in Apex?" Something like that. Just robbed $2,500 off me.
Yeah.
But
it'll be diss tracks towards Premier Battles and all of that. Yeah,
mate, I've had that a few times. Don't worry. I think the thing is, bro, like whoever wins this tournament will have deserved it. If I've said this to Bizzo and Bobby, like if Bobby is completely clean, gets his 3 rounds out and loses to Bizzo, it's just because Bizzo on the day was better, and it's vice versa, the exact same. Like if they're both completely clean, get all the material out, then it's just basically down to who's the cleanest and who did the judges go with, and it's anyone's game. It's anyone's game, this one.
Nah, big facts. We got also the undercard, Sam Hypes versus YD. This one, I'm not gonna lie, like I'd never really thought of this matchup, but once it got announced, I was like, this actually makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
Similar, obviously, YD's making his debut on Prem, but I've watched all those. Like, I think they're both quite similar stylistically in writing. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of anime references on Marvel and stuff like that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I love a bit of that anyway. I know people don't like it, but if, you know, as long as you don't start going, I got the fist of the Hulk with the Iron Man and all that, I'm not bothered about that shit. But when it's done well, which these two do, I think this will be great. I think it's only a one round of this, but it's I'm not too sure of the time off the top of my head, but I think this is set up better for a one rounder rather than a three. This is just their time to.
Yeah, let them go. Let them go. Yeah, let them go.
Yeah.
Let's bring the guys in. Let's see what they're gonna be saying to each other. They here. I'm interested to see what man like Sam Hypes. What's happening?
What's good?
There he
What's
is.
good?
Saying you
Good.
good?
Yeah, man.
Bless,
Good. You
oh,
too good?
bless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Man like YD's in the building.
He's upside down. What's going on, bro?
What you saying?
What's good? What's here? Am I here? My bad.
Yeah.
I'm here. What's going on?
We here, bro. Yeah, so you lot undercard of Anarchy tournament.
Something like that. It seems like the undercard for now.
Oh, so you lot already implying that you're gonna take over the finals, you know?
Listen, salute Bizzo, salute Bobby Rex. It's gonna be a big final. Don't get twisted, but I'm gonna attempt to steal the shine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna do my best anyway.
Just an attempt, isn't it? Just an attempt.
As it should.
A failed one.
We'll see.
Bro, the thing is, like,
Yeah,
you two will be on before the final, so it's on you two to set the bar that the final has to
Set
be
the
like.
tone, exactly. Set the tone. That's it.
And it's a perfect battle for it because obviously you're both writers, you're both rappers. Like, it's not like one of you are going to come out and just joke for 3 rounds and then make the final of Anarchy a different style. Like, it's a writer's night tomorrow.
Yeah, this is gonna be a sick battle,
yeah.
man. Like, it's gonna be a sick battle.
No, definitely.
Obviously, it's a bit short. Was a bit short notice and stuff. How you guys are in terms of preparation, handling the short notice battle?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, man, we're good to go, man. It's a challenge. You know, it's something I haven't done before, but we just turn up and do what we do, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Sam, what's your thoughts on YD?
You know, I like when Briggsy asked me in it. I obviously I've heard of him in it, but I hadn't watched many of the battles. Once I watched the battles, like I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a good battle, man. It's good matter. Like you said, obviously the anime stuff. I don't like the anime stuff in it, like the Marvel stuff I do, but I appreciate the references and stuff that he was doing, man. And then I was like, like you said, it makes a perfect sense. The battle, like I think it's gonna be. He's not gonna win. Like I can't say he's gonna win, but it's gonna be a good battle still. But yeah, I rate him, man. Like every battle I watched in it, he consistently got better. So I expect him to come and do it again in it, get better. But
what have you watched? What battles have you watched, by the way?
I watched these process tournament in it.
Yeah.
So I watched through that. It's like obviously I think there was the most recent ones in it, so I watched through them, and then obviously finished with the tech battle, which was a sick battle anyway. But so I watched that. I was like, all right, this guy's got something going here in it, like. So I'm looking forward to the battle. Like,
we saying, Sam, you haven't seen Error versus Error?
What's that, bro?
You haven't seen Error versus Error? Have you seen it?
I've seen some of the battles in it. Like,
have you seen me versus Surfer?
Like,
have you seen me versus Surfer?
Yeah, I think I might have watched that in it. Like, I think I might have watched that.
Yeah,
I sat down one day in it and just watched loads of battles in it.
It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night, man. It's mad.
Like,
it's mad.
I'm not asking it.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'm not asking it what you think you're gonna do in it. Like, what you think you're gonna do is not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like,
you haven't seen what I
consistently come every time in it. Do you know what I mean? Every time I fucking.
And it's the same. It's the same thing every time, though. But it's the same thing every time. It's the same thing every time. Are you in the tournament tonight?
There's nothing you can.
Are you in the
There's nothing
tournament
you can
tomorrow?
do that's like.
Are you in the tournament tomorrow? Are you in the tournament tomorrow?
You what?
Are you in the tournament tomorrow? The final. Are you in the final? Are you in the final?
You got beat in the final. You got beat in your final.
Are you in the final?
Obviously, I'm battling you, so you know that I'm not in the final.
Okay. I just want to clarify.
Did you think you was battling in the final? Did you think you was battling in the final?
I battled in the final.
You got washed in the final, innit? You got washed in the final.
I got washed in the final.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you're gonna do tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah. Confidently.
You know, it's a mad position because I've never been classed as a favourite before, so it's going to be interesting. I don't know how to take it.
Is that what they say?
Yeah,
They're saying YD's the favorite for this
I
one,
haven't had one person say Sam Hypes is going to do this thing, and that's disappointing to me because, like, I need fear in it. I need fear. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the fear of choking, you can't. It's short notice, boy. You gotta have the fear of choking, boy.
That's the only problem.
I don't choke in battles.
I ain't done that since. I wrote rounds like the night before the battle and got them off in it. So
I don't choke in battles. I consistently.
Nah, he doesn't either. As you said,
Sam's very consistent.
You didn't hear me mention that in regards to Sam at all. You get me? I've never seen Sam. Like
as opposed to like the short notice battle, when I battled Baylor in it, obviously I had work and stuff. I didn't write the last round for Baylor till I think like 3 days before the battle, or 4 days before the battle or something. The round was probably the best round of the full battle. Like, I
definitely don't think you have a problem with prep.
This is like
I've never seen you prep.
You might be good in it, but you're not gonna win in it.
That's cool, man.
Someone saying Sam is a clear favourite coming in.
I hope so, man. I hope so. I need that. Please type more of that, man. I need that. I need it.
This is gonna be anime versus Marvel bars.
Anime versus Marvel. That's why you need to watch Era versus Era. This is why you need to watch Era versus Era.
Is this your first battle outside of London?
This is my first battle outside of London. It's gonna be interesting. It's a challenge, isn't it? Do you know what it is though? I'm very grateful that I got to come up like the other day to watch. Was it Undisclosed 3? It was. Yeah. You know what I mean? To get a bit of a feel of the vibe in it. You know what I mean? So I'm very grateful I had that opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
You'll go down well up here, man. I think used to is it's one. I don't like Trouble said. I think it's one of them battles that not many people had in the mind of seeing you both next to each other on a card, but stylistically this will match up nicely.
Nah, definitely.
Definitely. Both of you rap in it, so I like that.
Yeah.
Both of you rap at your opponent as well, which that's something else I like. But YD, you mentioned something. You said it's always the same. What did you mean by that when you said to Sam it's always the same?
I haven't seen him do anything different in any of his battles. He has leveled up, don't get me wrong, in recent times. It has leveled up, but I haven't seen anything different. Like, different. You know what I mean? It's as you say, Marvel bars, Batman bars. It's the same tone.
Coming from the anime bar king. Coming from the anime bar king.
Era versus Era. You won't hear one anime reference in Era versus Era. That's the whole thing. You need to go purchase that VOD and go cut that. I don't know.
It's a bit too late for that now. Boy.
I don't know if you know what you're in for tomorrow. That's the thing. There's a reason why these here, isn't it? How long have you been battling and stuff? How many battles have you had?
How many battles have we had?
Yeah.
But fuck knows. I don't know.
Too many to count. Too many to count. This is gonna be my 5th one, and I'm here. There's a reason. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason.
Okay.
But it's cool though. The
reason is because I accepted to step in to battle you, innit? When Briggz said
it could have been anyone.
It
could have been anyone.
That's the reason you're here.
It could have been anyone. B-roll. It could have been Briggsy's right there as well.
And you ended up with me, and now you're
fucked. It could have been anyone. It could have been anyone. You
ended up with me, and now you're
fucked. Be real. It could have been anyone. You can't do that one. It could have been anyone, man. Come on.
Anyone that could have attended the event. You hear me?
When there's no one there to battle, call Sam Hypes, innit? That's your superpower, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody knows I'll come and turn up and give.
All right, that's your superpower. That's all I'm saying.
That's why.
That's your superpower, innit? When it's no matter what the occasion, no matter what the notice, no matter the opponent, Sam Hypes is there. Because
I don't give a fuck about anybody, innit? I'll come and battle anyone.
Clearly don't, man.
Nah, but that's good though. He's reliable, innit? He's reliable. And he's consistent. He's reliable and he's consistent, you get me? So I like that about Hype still.
Now we like Hypes over here, don't get me wrong, innit? It's a face-off, innit? So I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? It's a face-off, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I like Hypes. I've mentioned that publicly. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and say the guy can't rap. That would be a shit battle. It's going to be a good one, but he's not going to win it. You know what I'm saying? That's all, isn't it? Same thing he just said, isn't it? Same thing he just said, right?
Yo, the thing is
Wait.
as well, both of you is like, this is a one round, but there's no judges. The judges are the fans, and the fans.
Yeah, but me and Sam might as well look each other in the eye, and you know what I mean. That's all that matters to me, innit?
We're still gonna have we're gonna have the fan vote for this one, Briggz.
Fan vote for this one, yeah.
Fan vote,
Yeah,
okay.
I like that. Fan vote. The fans decide. So yeah, I don't know if you're not prepped. I suggest you start paying your friends to go in there and vote for you or something.
I'm ready to go, man.
Ants is a regular on the stream, innit? So you might have a bit of fans on there. You know what I mean? He's a regular on there. You might have a bit of fan base.
Fan votes usually bang on as well, man, because it's like a couple hundred votes on each one. So I don't think they've got one wrong, in my personal opinion, anyway. Apart from me and Akon.
Yeah, the fans have kept it 100.
Yeah, nah, shout out to the fans, man.
Big up both of you to stepping in for this as well. Like, obviously, why they've been trying to, talking about getting your debut going for a while, and it just happens to fall on this event, and the fact it's short notice and you stepped in.
That's it, man. No, I appreciate it, Briggz, man. I wish I had more time because it could have been a really sick battle, innit? Like maybe one day we'll still go 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, man.
You just got to take the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You just got to take the opportunity and do what you got to do.
And I mean, your debut's on a King of the Dot stream, so your debut on Premier Battles on King of the Dot stream, so there's something else for the resume as well. You know what I'm saying? And for Sam, like Briggz said earlier, it just means that Sam's been on every King of the Dot stream of the tournament.
Yeah, yes.
Like you've been there throughout the whole tournament, basically. You've been on every tournament, every stream event. So yeah, man, dope. So what? Without saying too much, just quickly, what Hypes? What do you think YD's strengths are? Since you're saying
he can rap, he's direct, like he doesn't fuck about, man. Like he comes straight, he has shit to say, and I appreciate that. Do you know what I mean? In a battle, like that's what I want. I want someone to come and give me that shit. I can give it you back. I appreciate that. So that's why the battle's going to be so sick, because I know we're both just going to stand there and just give it, like, and that's what it should be. So I know I can do that. I know I can come. I know I can rap, and I know I got some shit to say in it. So I look forward to it, innit, man. It's going to be sick.
And you think his weakness is his anime, basically?
I don't think his weakness is anime, innit. I think it's like a lot of people say with me that the comic book shit is like expectable. I think it's probably expectable, innit. Like, but fuck it.
Do you think because it's his debut on such a big platform at King of the Dot stream involved? Do you think? Are you worried about that though? Are you worried that obviously you were regular on the stream in a way, and this probably might mean more for him?
Nah, I'm not.
Nah.
I'm not worried, innit. Like, I expect him, innit. Like, I want him to come and like give me a fucking battle, innit. Like, but I'm used to this environment. I've been on the stream from the beginning. I know what to expect. I feel comfy in the room. Like, I'm not worried, innit. Like, I'm not worried. The second hit about all this.
And Deezy, for you, like, do you think some Hype's experience on the stream, knowing how the stream works, and being that he's just been there before, he's been in that room before, he's been in that room numerous of times, do you think that's going to play a part on the way the battle goes?
It's a pro for him, and it's a challenge for me, but not one that I'm scared of. You know what I'm saying? Every time I've battled, I've just gone into a room where barely anyone knows me and just wrap my ass off in it, and people react to it and respond to it and feel how they feel. So I ain't really too worried about what my opponent does. I'm more focused on what I'm coming to do. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm way more focused on. Anime versus Marvel. It's not even that. That's
man. That's the branding. Briggz is gonna add that to the flyer.
Brand it there. Fuck it. Brand it there. I'll write a new round.
We're gonna get music to do the intros. Their strengths. Anime versus Marvel.
Yeah. But it should have called it at the beginning, and they've just done 5 minutes straight like that. 5 minutes.
This is why you need to watch Era versus Era, because you'll see the how I use Marvel references. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
there was one you used though.
I picked DC, man. Fucking Marvel as well. Big
I think it might have been against
Marvel.
Frost. Frost.
You both match up because it's obviously you've both got the same sort of taste in what you write about. Like, you get people who write TV series bars and film bars, like
football and
football. Yeah, like
you've
obviously got some sort of crossover in your material. So you know, as long as you both get your material off, you both punch each other's face off, basically.
That's it.
And it's
It's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a sick one.
Yeah, definitely will. Definitely will.
Like, it's a mint battle to set up. It's a mint battle to set up the final. Like,
Say again.
it's a mint battle to set up the final. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely,
It's a
definitely.
Definitely. And people are definitely going to be invested in it because you got someone making their debut as well versus
Yeah, man.
someone that they're familiar with on the stream. It's an amazing battle. It's an amazing matchup. Amazing matchup.
Dope. All right. So you're both confident that you're gonna win.
Oh yeah.
Briggz, do you have any more questions for these dog? I like their confidence. I want to see. I think they sold the battle already. Visual said they want to see this battle.
Now I'm looking forward to this. Obviously, it's not had as much promo as the finals had because obviously the finals been prepped for months. So I'm glad we got this done tonight. We used to because people still need to know this is happening. Like this,
No, definitely.
even though this is a last minute battle, this isn't a last minute. It's not thrown. I had battlers in my inbox that were up for doing this battle, and the reason you two got picked is because I know you can handle it. So, you know, show
appreciate it, man.
show everyone
Appreciate
what
it.
you can do, man.
Appreciate it, man. Shout out Phoenix Fire. Did an interview with doing a bit of promo on this battle as well, on the event as well.
Yeah, shout out Phoenix.
Yeah,
Shout out Phoenix Fire. Go run that up and go see what I think about this final. It's going to be a big one, definitely. As
I was about to ask you, who you lot got winning the final.
Hey, listen, I accepted this battle just to make sure I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. You get me? So
Man didn't want to ask Briggz for a guest
You know,
list. So
like
yo,
that, like,
yo, Briggz, you
you
know
know,
what?
like
Yeah,
that,
our battle, you know.
all love, no favors, innit? It's all love, no favors. You get me? Go check that out on the Wiretap as well. You get me? Sunday, all love, no favors. YD. Do you know what?
Yeah.
Bizzo definitely stands a very strong chance, but if you was gonna ask me who I put my last tenner on or whatever, I'd say Bobby Rex still.
I think
But Bizzo does
the
have
level
a
we
chance.
seen of Bobby in it. The level we seen of Bobby last time was fucking ridiculous. You know, like it's
I know
gonna
it's-
take something serious to top that. But
Bizzo's
Bizzo's
been
been
doing
progressively
that
better
tournament.
every time.
Bizzo's
Like-
been doing at this tournament. That's the scary
And
thing.
I wouldn't
about
write
it.
Bizzo off at all, innit?
That's the thing, but you know what? I feel like Bobby Rex isn't gonna write Bizzo off, and that's gonna be the problem.
Oh no, these
feel
two
like that's
respect
gonna
each
be the
other as
problem.
well, and that's
You know
the
what I
main
mean?
thing. Like
They both respect each other.
aware of each other. The thing is, as well, like you just said, you know, it's easy to go Bobby will win this because what can Bizzo do to beat him? But every round Bizzo's winning, everyone said the same thing.
It's
What
just
what's he gonna do
constantly-
to beat Matt?
Yeah.
Constantly.
So it'll be interesting. But obviously, Bobby just needs to do Bobby, and but he's one
I
of
think
the
it's
best
it's good luck for Bizzo too, like to bring, like obviously a lot of people at King of the Dot know who Bobby is in it, so it's good for Bizzo as well. He's going to get a lot of eyes on him, so it's still a good look no matter what happens in it. But I'm looking forward, like King YD said in it, like I'm glad to be in the room to watch it because it's going to be
Facts.
fucking sick.
Facts.
judge it.
Yeah. Hey, yo, hey,
Might be one of the
I just
judges,
enjoy it, man. I just can't wait to enjoy it.
shout out Templar.
bro.
I Briggz, I see a lot of back and forth and hints on a potential nose chat Premier Battles event. This is a warm up for it.
No comment.
Could say that. Could say that. Could say that.
This is a warm up. If this is a warm up, this is a warm up.
Nah, just we've got
It's a taster in it. Just a taster in it.
See Premier Battles blocked no lose chat on Twitter and everything, bro. So
we've got some mate, when we announced that it'll shake up a few things, man. Like we've got some big shit planned with all these chat, so
nah, that's dope. But like I said, this battle here is a warm up. Still is a warm up. So let's
like
see.
you say, whatever card we would have done with all these chat, this would have been a free rounder that probably would have got suggested anyway. So
100%.
Yeah, man, definitely.
So I'm looking forward for this one. I like what YD does. I like what Sam Hypes does. So both of you rapping it.
think Hypes needs to go and watch Error versus Error.
It's a bit too late to change his round now, isn't it?
He's gonna want to. He's gonna want to. He's
Right.
gonna want to, man. When was that? February. Oh wow, that why I cringe at that shit. I cringe at that. Do you know what I'm saying? See what you thought was alright, and I cringe at that. Do you know what I'm saying? I like this round I wrote, bro. I like it a lot.
Do you think you wrote and your material adapts well to the stream crowd and plenty of whatever you saw at the Undisclosed 3?
As I said, I'm
or
pleased
Undisclosed 2 you went to.
I'm pleased that I went to Undisclosed 3 and kind of saw what kind of works there, what the crowd kind of enjoy there. I've been a part of the streams every Anarchy round. I'm on the stream anyway, you know what I mean? I'm watching it. I'm with the fan votes. I'm voting. So I feel like I got a grasp with it. People wondered how I do in the Fiddlers my first time there, and it looks like I grasped it. You know what I mean? They wondered how I do in the final. Looks like I grasped it. Every round, innit? It's similar to kind of like Bizzo's run, innit? Like people probably write you off, innit? But they still get a strong performance out of me. So that's what I'm looking to bring tomorrow. You get me?
Nice one. And some hypes is just some hypes, typical some hypes, usual, comes there, focus, and all this delivers. Do you know what I'm saying? Spits his 3 rounds.
You say typical some hypes.
Yeah, man, he's consistent, man. He's consistent. Typical in the sense of he's consistent. He's
it's interesting you said that. I'm going to have to write a new round.
You do that, man.
Interesting.
You're a funny guy, innit? If nothing else, you're a funny guy, innit? Like,
hey, do you know what I don't know? Is this going to be the best Sam Hypes you've ever seen?
Every Sam Hypes is always the best Sam Hypes, innit?
So this one's going to be the best one, yeah?
For you, it's going to be the worst thing you can ever imagine, innit?
But is it going to be better than your Georgie Roots, better than your Frost Battle? Is it going to be better than those Sam Hypes, yeah?
It's better than everything, innit? Better than everything.
Within 2 weeks preps or whatever, you're going to be better than for Roots.
You don't need to worry about my material, innit? You just worry that you've got something that's good enough to beat me, innit? That's it. That's all you need to do, innit?
I don't think I've ever had a problem with my material.
He's trying to get in your head, man.
Get in my head.
I can't get into some hype sets. It's alright, man. This is Bruce Wayne, bro. You get me? Batman and them thing there. You can't get into them man. They said them man is cerebral.
The good thing is with you two as well is similar to what Bobby and Bizzo is. You're both coming off, in my opinion, your best performances. Like your Templar performance on Era vs Eras, and Sam, your Baylor performance at the Rapid.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Baylor told me to. Sorry, Baylor told me to.
Baylor said to tell me if I said I beat him, you tell me I'm lying, innit? I beat Baylor and I don't give two fucking shits what he says. Right?
I'm just saying. I'm just passing the message in it. He said.
Listen, right? Listen. This is no shit. Yeah, like apart from Young Crumpet's comments in his fucking updates where he said he thought I might have lost, every other thing I've since said I didn't in it. So I'll go off that.
I'll be honest. I walked into the venue while Baylor was about to spit his 3rd round, either Baylor or you. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be dead honest here. As soon as I walked in, the first person I seen was Maverick, and Maverick said, "Baylor's winning, you know."
Yeah, but then he lost. He was winning until he lost, didn't it?
But he said that was his best Baylor he ever seen as well, though. He said that Baylor just shocked everything. But then, as I watched both of your turns, and I had you winning the 3rd round. So the round I saw, I had you winning. So I'm like, so I don't know about the 1st and the 2nd, but I know the round I saw, I had some hypes winning in it. So I don't know, innit? I don't know. I need to watch the 1st and the 2nd. But apparently it was a good battle still. Because I remember I looked at Maverick, yo, what you mean Baylor's going off? Like, you see, some hypes is cooking right now. Like, what you mean, do you get me? So that tells me there's a good battle still. Someone's asking if Bizzo's lost a round in this tournament. That's a good question, you know.
That's a great
visual ask.
Arguably, no.
Because I feel like he 3-0'd LSD.
He 38.
He 30'd Acre.
Arguably, no.
Did he battle anyone else? Matter.
Yeah, I'm guessing it comes down to preference. Like,
people
that thought Matter won, but there were people, obviously, more people thought Bizzo won.
Yeah, it depends on what type of style you like. If you like what Bizzo does, you probably will feel Bizzo 30'd. But if you don't, if you like what Matter does, then you're probably going to feel Matter 1. It's one of them ones.
He's had a sick
yeah,
run, man. He's had a sick
he
run.
can
Like.
he can actually arguably he can debate and say I've won every round of the tournament so far. He can arguably say that.
Thing with Bizzo, man, Bizzo came in from the academy. If he wouldn't have lost to Milky in the academy, he'd be unbeaten on Premier Battles.
That's crazy. His record's mad still.
Yeah, his record like 8-1 or something stupid now.
That's crazy.
And he like when you look at the names he battled as well, there's all solid opponents. Like Bizzo and Sam Hypes on Apex 2 was a great battle.
It was a very good battle.
It was alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing you both, man. Like I say, you two come out and set the bar for what this is. Like, there'll be a lot of eyes on this. We've got front page on Twitch as well. Last time we did that, we did over 60,000 views on the stream. So, you know, you're not back. Forget the fact you're in a room in Manchester. You're battling in basically at Old Trafford. Like Old Trafford,
Mad. With Ronaldo back, by the way.
Ronaldo's back. Of course, Ronaldo's back. You heard why he's coming to Manchester. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Go.
But yeah, man. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward for you lost battle. I'm looking forward to the final. Looking forward to just be on that stream environment again, man. I like I was saying earlier, I kind of didn't want it to end. I wanted another round, but hopefully Briggz puts on another tournament soon. You get me? If he's not too exhausted, don't go on holiday, Briggz. Don't go on holiday, Briggz.
Hopefully you do set up another tournament. I'll definitely be interested in that.
Definitely, 2022 we've got big plans. Like we'll start coming out soon. Get this out of the way, get Apex out of the way, and then.
Yeah, this one's been legendary.
Yeah. Nah, definitely, man, definitely. So make sure you lot tune in tomorrow, 8 o'clock, twitch.tv/King of the Dot. Yeah, man, let's come and support UK Battle Rap. And I think everyone should basically try and invite someone that's never watched the battle before, is not really into battle rap like that. It's a good opportunity to get them. Just tell them, boom, look, I've got two guys that is free. We're gonna tune in. We're gonna watch these two guys battle. One of them is been on this stream for time. The other person is his first time, and they're gonna basically open up for the final where there's $2,500 on the line and blah blah blah, and just you start listing all the prizes. I'm pretty sure anyone was gonna want to watch a battle that's got $2,500 on the line, a trip to Canada, a battle in Canada, and a UK title shot. It just sounds very sellable. So if that's a word, even so, sell it.
Opportunity for people. You know, they've got friends that walk on. It's like this is your perfect way. It's live and it's free. You can watch on your couch. So if you want to taste of what this is at the top level,
yeah, man,
you bastards.
Make sure leave a comment as well. Let me know what your settings are watching the stream still. What you lot saying? You just put it on the screen, couple snacks, couple friends who you watching it with. Let us know. I want to know what your settings are. And yeah, man, let's enjoy the stream tomorrow, man. Briggz, what you saying? Any last words, my bro?
Nothing, mate. Appreciate everyone that's locked in. Obviously, all the battlers and staff that have been involved from the start of Anarchy. It's been a madness, but it's definitely given a platform. By the way, it's the first live stream UK event ever, so no one else has done a live stream thing. So yeah, man, big up. Main thing as well is get involved in the chat on Twitch. Like it helps us grow, but not only that, it makes all the battlers see the comments. Trouble, who'll be hosting the stream, can read and engage with us as well. Like,
yeah, come and chat to me, man. But yeah, man, big up Briggz, big up Stro, Shorty, the whole Premier Battles team, the whole camera crew, and the whole production, because they're gonna be putting on a shift tomorrow. So salute to them. They're probably sleeping by now, so they can, reset their mind and all of that. Shout out to Bobby Rex, Bizzo. Shout out to YD, Sam Hypes, everyone that's gonna be in the building. And yeah, man, Wiretap shit. Peace.
Still laughing, man. Still laughing.
Bless.
Yeah.